Thea here. I am a Pilates instructor and a personal trainer, and I have this YouTube channel where I share with you workouts to hopefully make you feel good in your body. So I'm coming back to you guys with a Christmas sort of challenge here. So for the next 7 days, we are going to be right here on the mat, working out together, feeling good in our bodies. I wanted to tell you about a program I have that is up on Teachable right now. Please click the link and get started. If you watch this video, I give you a keyword for 50% off that program. So be sure to watch today's workout and let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start in Pilates Mermaid. So it's going to be 1 foot in front and 1 foot to the side. So this workout is for you. Okay, if you haven't worked out in a minute, if it's been a minute, if you work out every day, this workout is for you because I want to show you how you can add some flexibility and some strength training into your life where you don't need anything but a yoga mat and you. So we're going to go ahead and get started. My hair looks really dark. It is blonde, I swear. I haven't dyed it since COVID, which is a little crazy. Anyway, I'm talking really fast. So 1 foot in front and 1 foot to the side. We're gonna bring a forearm down and we're gonna reach it over. Big stretch. So if you're new to Pilates and you're new to what it is essentially like yoga, but like, it's all the same thing. Exercise is exercise. I feel like they like to give things fun names as a way to like critique people out. Yes, there's like a set of exercises that they call Pilates, and my whole thing is movement should feel good, and a lot of times we feel stiff in our bodies or we're not moving in our bodies and we start to feel pain or we start to feel tightness. And so my whole thing is about feeling good in your body. So if you're feeling tight, if you feel like you need to stretch, maybe this is the workout that you need today. And we found each other, we're right here and we're together. Reach it over. So I've been going to school, going back to school, and I'm taking some classes at our local community center, and I'm trying to become a doctor of physical therapy, woo! But I have a lot of prereqs to get through to get to there. So I've been going back to school doing the young student thing, even though I'm not very young, and I am young. We're all young. We're young together. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of hate for it. It's really interesting. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna have you hold it here. So I want that core really strong. So again, this foot is in front, this foot is to the side. That core is nice and engaged here, and I'm gonna have you lift this leg up and then put it back down. So we're just lifting it up. So I've been noting that people are really emotional and intense right now. So we're gonna work our hips a little bit. I know I always come back to hips, like if you've been following me for a while. I haven't put out a video in a minute, and I apologize for that. I think I did a Thanksgiving series. I got really overwhelmed with school, and something that I'm sort of noticing about myself is that like I put all the stuff I want to do and like all the stuff that I'm into on hold for other people, and I do all this stuff for other people, and then no matter how much I do for other people, they're like, this isn't enough. And then I get this cycle where I'm like, well, I'm not doing enough for myself. I'm not doing enough for them. I'm not doing, but it's like, I spend so much time doing things for other people and then them being like, this isn't enough. I want more, and not noticing that I'm pouring from this empty cup. Do you notice you do this where it's like, or like, you know, you're in a fight with a friend and they call you a name. They're like, you're selfish, or you do this thing. And it's like, you're the one doing that thing. You notice how people call you the names that they do? Have you noticed this? So I think a lot of people are not okay right now. Like I had a grown man yell at me today in a facility. I don't know why. And I was like, are you okay? I'm not trying to pick a fight. I was just trying to ask a question, and you got kind of upset. Is everything all right? And don't ask a grown man, is everything all right? They don't like that. It's really interesting. Okay, so we're gonna hold this leg up. Oh, here comes Boo. So about my channel, you get to see my cat. So we're gonna straighten this leg so that core is nice and strong. We're not sinking into the shoulder, and we're kicking this leg out. Nice. So what I found is like if we work our bodies and we work out and we move and we kind of let go of some of that tension, I think everything can be okay. I've been noticing people are really upset and really mad, and I've been stressed and in school mode, and now that school's over, and then I got sick, and then I got sick, and then I got sick, I got COVID, and I got strep throat, and I've been really sick, and like sick to the point where I was gonna record you guys a bunch of videos, but my throat was like done. Anyway, so I have been noticing now that everything's like calmed down for me, like my face is clearing up, like, you know, like, oh, okay, so I was really stressed with school and I was letting a lot of stuff get to me and I didn't have my priorities in the right places and I was trying to people please wherever I could people please because it's my general MO. And I've been noticing like people aren't all right. Do you feel all right? Like people are like, if we all just take a breath and are like fucking thankful for our lives, like I'm thankful to be here, I'm thankful to be alive, I'm thankful to, you know, have survived COVID twice this year. I know that happened. Okay, so we're gonna straighten this leg. Don't be mad at me. We're gonna lower it. Take a little break, take a breath. Make sure that that shoulder is nice and supported. That elbow's right underneath it. That core is strong. Straight leg lift. Nice. Yeah, so anyway, I've been noticing that people aren't okay. So I think I'm gonna fix everything through exercise. Because it's like, when you ask someone like, what's going on? Like, why are you emotionally reacting to this? And they react more emotional and you're like, let's take emotion out of everything for a second. Let's all take a breath and be like, okay, you're going through, I'm going through what I'm going through. On a business transaction or just like any sort of interaction, there's no reason to be angry. There's no reason to be vengeful. There's no reason to be mean. Like all these emotions we put into things like, oh, well, this, you know. I want to question where those emotions come from. Like, if you're okay, you're not going to come at someone, right? Like these people coming at me, these people coming at you in your life right now, are they okay? And it's not your job to make sure they're okay. It's not my job to make sure the people coming at me are okay. But it is also to like take a step back and be like, that's not mine. I don't have to pick it up. As a people pleaser, I don't have to make these people happy. You don't have to make these people happy. Like during the holidays, everyone's so freaked out and it's, do we have to be? We're gonna bend this knee. Let's grab that foot. Let's take a break. How did that feel? How did it feel? Did I stir up some emotions? Did I help you let go of some? We're gonna make it harder, but we're gonna do the other side first. Are you so excited? You have two sides. Okay. So we're gonna find that mermaid on the other side. Okay, so other foot in front, other foot to that side. We're gonna bring that forearm down. We're gonna reach it over. I've started to realize that people don't ever actually reach it back up. Only coming up as far as you can. Like maybe every time you reach a little bit farther, maybe every time you get a little bit deeper into that reach. So what I've noticed, I guess, for myself is that I used to be so caught up in trying to make people feel better. And I realized that nobody's actually listening to me. Like, it doesn't actually matter what I say. It doesn't matter what you say, because have you been really mad at someone? Like, oh, they said this one time, and I'm really mad. And they say something to you, and you're like, did you just apologize? Like, do you ever notice that you don't hear someone? I'm sure I'm guilty of this, but it's like when someone has built up a narrative of what they think that you say, and then they say something else, do you hear them when they say something else? Like, do we spend any time actually listening to each other, or are we so convinced of what we already know to be true? I'm just reflecting on this because I have this pattern where I find these girls that I'm like, oh, she's my best friend, she's amazing, she's so beautiful, she's so wonderful, let me hype her up. And then like, you know, things go on, things happen, and like life goes on and other things are going on, and like I have a lot going on and I'm doing a lot of projects and I have a lot of ambition and I have all these things. I'm going back to school or like whatever the thing is, and you know, whatever's going on in my life. And then there's like a moment where I fight with these friends that are like my best friends, these girls, you know. It's always women, I don't know what it is, but it's always women who are like, the second I'm not constantly praising them or kind of giving constantly, it's like, okay, you know, we started this relationship off with me, give, or whatever. And then now it's like, hey, you know, I need a second. My mental health hasn't been okay. It's been a hard year for me. I need some time. I need some space. I need whatever the thing is. And then that not being okay. Like, unless I'm 100% a lapdog, people don't like me. And it's this cycle And I'm like, no. I do this. I love bomb. I love bomb, I love bomb, I love bomb. And then I'm tired of love bombing and I take a step back and I'm the bad guy. So like, okay, so we're gonna come onto this forearm. So shoulder, right on that elbow. That core is engaged. You're gonna take this foot and you're gonna lift it up. Lift it. So that core is nice and strong. Pulling that navel in. We're just lifting this leg straight up. Yeah? Cool. You get it, you get it. Anyway, I've been noticing patterns in myself, right? It's the end of the year and we're like thinking about patterns and all these different things. And so that's why I put together this course. It's called Winter Shred, and it's kind of to just shred out that negativity. So I've been doing the exercises that I have in it. So in the course, there's like worksheets you can fill out and like journaling stuff, and to kind of like walk you through the process of like, I've never really done shadow work like myself personally. Like I've read about shadow work and I've tried shadow work exercises, but I've never like sat down and like had a worksheet that kind of held my hand through it. So I developed one, right? Like, let's go through it. So I've been going through my course and making sure like my assignments make sense, that they're helpful, that you get something out of them, and like blowing my own mind with this course that I wrote and like working through some of my shadow work and like looking at some of this stuff. And it's like, I am such a people pleaser that I will give until I have nothing left. And then I hurt because I have nothing left to give and I can't give anymore. And I get such satisfaction in giving and I have nothing left to give and I'm empty and I need a hug, I need some patience. You know, I need to step back on some of my own timelines that I like have these ample timelines in my head, and noticing when people are there for me and when they're not. And it's really interesting. So we're gonna hold this up. I want you to straighten that leg. So yeah, it's really interesting because it's like, I do feel, so try to keep that knee right where it is and try to keep your chest lifted here. We're just straightening that leg. But just like noticing that it's okay to take a step in a relationship and been like, maybe I was the toxic one all along, but maybe I need to just like put this relationship down, and that's okay too. You know, like I had a podcast with a friend and she said some stuff that was really hurtful, and I've been trying to be like, it's okay. Like she's just going through something. But then I think there's also a point to be like, you know, I had a podcast with a friend. They said really hurtful stuff, and I don't know if I feel comfortable continuing a business relationship with someone that's so comfortable saying such negative things to me. And that's also an okay place to be too, right? Like, it's hard. It's hard to be... It's hard to not love. Like I want to just love, but I think sometimes I need to just shut up and walk away. You know what I mean? It's just like an interesting time of year because I do think the holidays make people crazy. I think we need to be patient and kind with each other. But I think you should always start with yourself. Like, how are you doing? Like, do this workout with me. Listen to me rant about things that don't matter. And just remember, like, what you're doing is enough. All right, we're going to bring this leg down. Oh, little break. So make sure, shoulder, right on that elbow, that core is engaged. You're a rock star. You got this. We're going to lift that leg straight up. So not trying to open it up. Keep that core really engaged. Oh, I burped. Sorry. I think I rub people the wrong way because I'm always honest and open and genuine, and I'm not ever... I just think we can all get ahead together and there's no reason to be competitive, and people want to compete with me. And if you're going to compete with me, you're probably going to lose, and I'm sorry. And the reason you're going to lose is because I'm not trying to win. You know, like the thing you're so focused on is the thing you're going to get. I want people to feel good. I want people to feel good in their bodies. That's why I teach Pilates. That's why I'm here with you right now. I don't give a crap about all the other stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just, we can all let some shit go. Like, your feelings are valid and they matter and they're important. But like, did you get enough sleep? Are you hungry? Is everything okay? Have you had a hug in a while? Have you had someone listen to you, like hear you, what you're saying? Okay, then are you still mad? Okay, if you're still mad, okay. Is it something that you can walk away from? Is it something that's harming you? Is this, you know what I mean? Like, we're asking the wrong questions, I think. I know that's so... I know. Okay, we're gonna let's grab that foot. How are we feeling? Ooh, big stretch out. I want you to know that when someone's mean to you, it's usually something's wrong with them, not with you. It's like, usually, I mean, I'm the nice guy, so people lash out at me constantly. Like, Like, people hate me for, like, okay, hate me. You're gonna hate the Care Bear. Okay, we're gonna straighten those legs out in front of you, nice and long. And what I want you to do is I want you to reach it forward. Oh, hello, hamstrings. And I want you to see, curve that spine back as far as you have control. And then I want you to reach it forward. No, I'm not trying to be on some high horse or something like that. And usually I'm an emotional mess. So I get a lot of social anxiety. And I've been getting more social anxiety this year than I ever have in my life. Like, crippling social anxiety. Like, I cannot get out of bed. Like, I'm shaking at the thought of having to answer a phone call, the thought of having to deal with something. Like, right now I have like 50 unread text messages, and I've been having a hard time, and it's been getting worse. And I thought that people in my life were there for me and supportive of me, but what I realized was there were people in my life that were contributing to it that I didn't understand. You know what I mean? And so to like kind of take the self-reflection and take the piece of like, you know, I have this friend who's mad at me for being selfish with my time and not spending enough time with her, or canceling plans last minute, or like whatever the thing is, or setting boundaries with her but not with other people. I don't really understand what she's mad about. I think she's just mad. But you know, I'm this horrible, selfish person, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, she's one of those people that's giving me a lot of social anxiety because she has all these expectations that I cannot understand. And that's where some of my social anxiety is coming from. Oh. So it's like, maybe I'm the asshole. Hello, maybe I'm the asshole, but also, it's okay to be the asshole, guys. Like, be the asshole, take care of yourself. If you're having a panic attack, if you're having an anxiety attack, give yourself the fucking space to have it. You know, you don't have to have someone out there who makes you feel more anxious and it's gonna make you feel bad for not doing things. Like, so think about it. Think about in your life right now, you have things where you're like, why does my friend do this? Can you forgive them? Can you take a step back? Can you love them from afar? Can it be like, I forgive you for this behavior, but I'm also not going to tolerate it. Bye. And it's not like bye in the sense that I'm not friends with this person anymore, but like, I don't know if I'll make future plans with that person. I'm probably good, you know? All right, so we're going to bring those forearms back. I want you to really lift that chest. Really, really lift that chest. I want you to pull on in. Nice, chest nice and lifted. We're just being really kind to ourselves here, reminding our body it's capable of movement. Nice. No, I'm not on some sort of, I'm sorry, I'm on some sort of high horse. It's just, things seem so clear now that I've had a second to breathe. Like, I took finals and then I got really sick and I couldn't physically move. I couldn't do Pilates and I couldn't exercise. I was in this dark place and I was getting shit on by people for expectations that I didn't understand. And it was like, today I finally had the clarity because I was talking to this man who's, you know, the head honcho of some center that I teach Pilates at. And he's like yelling at me. And I was like, why are you yelling? Is everything okay? And he was just like, what did you just ask me? And I'm like, are you okay? I'm not trying to pick a fight. I just asked you a question. And he was so disarmed by being like, we're on the same side. I'm not trying to fight with you. But he wanted to fight. He wanted the drama. And then like thought about it. And he didn't really want the fight. And he didn't really want the drama. And how many of us just react to each other? We're all reacting when we could like take a step back and like calmly not react. So that's my winter shred course. Calmly not react that's it. If you stayed here this whole time to hear that, it's calmly not react is the 50% off coupon. If you would like to try my course for 50% off, huge deal. I put 250 hours into this course. It's an amazing course. I'm so excited to share it with you. If you'd like to take it. Calmly not react. That's your coupon code. That's what we get all the burden on, right? All right, I want you to reach those arms up. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, I want you to fold it forward. Ooh. Maybe you're grabbing those shins. Maybe you're grabbing those toes. Maybe you're grabbing those ankles. Try Try to let your head relax, whatever you can grab. Take a deep breath. All right, we're gonna sit it up really, really tall. Sit it up as tall as you can. Let's hug that right knee in. Hug it in nice and tight. Sit it up really tall. Anyway, I'm really happy that you're here with me. I'm really happy for my life. It's been kind of a rough year for me. I've had some ups and downs emotionally, and I haven't been in a good spot. And I think it's because I've not been listening to myself. So I'd like to listen to myself more, listen to you more, make more content for you, because this makes me happy being here with you and doing more things that I love. You know? Let's try that other side, so straighten out that leg. Ooh. Sitting up really tall, tucking that other leg. Hug it in nice and tight. This is a great way to release those hip flexors or some of that sciatica pain maybe. Just spend some time feeling your body, feeling how it feels. So I'm gonna be here every day this week. My holiday hustle series, we're gonna holiday hustle. I'm gonna be sharing wisdom every day of this challenge, hopefully. And yeah, I'm just happy that you guys are here. Unedited, me, raw. This is emotional Thea. No, I'm just kidding. Let's find a butterfly together. So we're gonna bring those soles of his feet together. This knees nice and wide. I want you to sit up really tall. Maybe I'll just cut all that out. I'm just kidding. If you sat here and watched all that, like, I want to hug you. No, it's funny how all this stuff in our heads feels like it means so much. And like, just take a look at myself of like, I get so angry and I get so mad, and it's like, do I just need sleep? Do I just need to eat a cookie? Like, do I just need to calm down and everything's fine? And it's really hard time of year because there's expectations, there's the capitalism of gift buying, there's all kinds of stuff. I always tell people that what I want them to get for Christmas is to pay off their own credit cards. So if you'd like to get me a Christmas gift, I'd like you to pay off some of your credit cards. I think we're all indentured into money we don't need to be spending. You need to be spending money on yourself, on courses like this to make your life better, that kind of stuff. Paying artists, paying people, not paying corporations like the Antichrist Jeff Bezos. I'm just kidding. I read an article about Jeff Bezos being the Antichrist, and it was really, I think it was supposed to be a jest. I don't know. Let's bring one leg out nice and wide. And what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna walk those my hands forward till you find a stretch that feels like, oh, I needed that one. So try to press those hips back. Maybe try to round through your back. Find that spot that's real juicy. And I want you to take a deep breath for me. Into that inner thigh. And then gently walk it back up. Let's switch sides. Nice, nice, nice. Walking those hands forward. Find that spot that's juicy. This side's tighter for me. I'm really rounded. I don't think that Jeff Bezos is the Antichrist. I think it's gross that people have so much money, but just in that there's so many people hurting, and he could literally give everybody in the world $5. Like right now, it's a lot of people to be able to give $5 to. But I don't know. I also think that you are worth more probably than you're getting paid or you deserve, and you deserve more credit than you're probably given. So I'm just a big old Care Bear. It's like something like $70,000 a year happiness caps out, or I don't know, that was a study from a while ago, so it might be different now with inflation. But oh, let's gently come back up. Let's bring up both legs really, really wide. And gently walk those hands forward. Maybe round through that back. Oh, find that stretch. Feels good, right? No, I don't know. Christmas to me is like, oh, capitalism, buy gifts, but it's also like spend time with those people that you care about. That's what really is magical about the holidays, right? Is that we all slow down in winter to appreciate what's around us, what we have, what we care about, and we can focus on the good things rather than imagining scenarios in our head or being mad about things. Or there's just a lot of forgiveness that we could give out, especially to ourselves. So I hope that you join me on my winter shred challenge. But I also hope that you just keep taking my YouTube videos, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if somebody else has skin you dirty, has made you feel all emotionally crazy, and then been like, I think they just need a cookie. Or whatever the thing is. So let me know in the comments, and let me know how your body's feeling. We're gonna try to make it a little bit harder every day, hopefully. So join me. Let's get stronger together. Let's feel good in our bodies. Let's make the time for ourselves right now. Thanks, guys.